All right. You're looking live at Generation to Generation Cowboys and Sports Talks. I'm the host, DJ. I tell you what, and I have my dad, my partner, my co-host, Cowboy Joe 64, also known as Capricorn One on Twitter. And today we're going to be talking a few things about CD and some other things. You want to say what's up to the people and let them know we're back and what's going on?
What's up to the people? Hope you had a good Christmas holiday and everybody made it in safe and sound. So we got breaking news. CD is going to miss the last two games, and the team decided to go ahead and shut him down so he can just do some rehab on that shoulder. So what do you think about not having CD for the last two games?
Um, I think he's a warrior up to this point. I mean, we can clearly see that he's been playing on a injured shoulder, and I mean, really, he really carried the team. He really carried the offense this far. I mean, he really. Micah made a comment that CD was quarterback proof, and I mean that is really the truth. I mean, even the other two the other two wide receivers that we compare him to all the time, um, Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, they not quarterback proof. Not like CD is. If Joe Burrow go down, Jamar Chase not gonna have a good year like that. If well, Justin Jefferson, he might be quarterback proof, but so far it's looking like CD is definitely quarterback proof, and he's carried this team. So the fact that he's shutting down, it sucks that I'm not gonna get to see one of my favorite players play these last two games. But I mean, I think it's cool for the Cowboys because I mean, we're probably not gonna look as decent on offense. You're gonna have Mingo and Flannery out there playing, which we need to happen. Need to see what they got. And um but we're not gonna be as efficient on offense. And that's okay because we'll probably end up losing these last two games, which is gonna help us out with the draft pick. Some fans don't like that, some do. So I'm kind of either way. But it's as far as us getting a better draft pick, our chances did go up with him putting himself on ice and not getting injured any more than he already is.
Yeah, so this is gonna give them a chance. No excuses at this point to not have Mingo heavily involved. Flanor, we saw him get some playing time last week. So um, what we got to look at now is, what do they do with Brandon Cooks? Is he still gonna just go out, and finish these last two games? Are they gonna try to, do something with him if he's got anything lingering? So, but like I said, it's time for a heavy dose of Mingo, Flanor. We know what Tolbert can do. We've got plenty of games on Tolbert. I personally just think Tolbert is a fourth receiver. He's good at what he does in that fourth slot. I don't see him as a two or a three. So I think these other guys, Flanor, Brooks, and Mingo, they're going to have to go out there and just show that they're in competition for that fourth receiver next year. So just to get the Cowboys two good games to hopefully understand that they need to go receiver and go high with this next pick.
Yeah, yeah, that's really what this is gonna be about. And I do really fully expect them not to be able to do much, but outside of running the ball, I mean, I don't know. I'd be surprised if they really can move the ball with the receivers that we have. But um, one thing I noticed that in Mike McCarthy's offense these last couple of weeks, he has been throwing people open. Cooper Rush has been throwing the wide open receivers.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess we're going to see because if it goes like that again, I mean, there is a chance that they might go out here against the Eagles this week and you see that they throwing into wide open receivers. That's a possibility because the way that they was throwing the wide open receivers against Tampa and even the Bengals, they were moving the ball against them and Washington too. So they've been throwing it to wide open receivers. I'll put it like that. They've been getting down the field methodically with the receivers, with specifically with CD. So now that somebody's just gonna basically take his spot, that receiver, whoever it is at that X, or whoever plays the CD role, they're gonna be getting a lot of targets. So hopefully it's Mingo and
So
Flanor.
So we'll just see over the next couple of days with the coaching press conferences, and they'll probably be talking to some of the players. I think they were not sure if they were back at the facility today, but hopefully we'll see over the next couple of days who's actually going to be starting, or are they just going to, have Tolbert and Cooks, and then that third guy, we'll just have to wait and see who that is. But man, I would love to see them just start one of those other guys and just roll with it. They need to get those guys on the field in a starting role, heavy dose of passes, and just see what they got, because at this point it really hadn't been a lot. Mingo, he didn't even really play against Tampa. He had a few snaps, but didn't catch any passes. Flournoy had a couple of nice plays. But what I saw from Flournoy, he kind of looks like Brooks, just from what I saw. But again, it's just something that we've always seen. So, but good news is for CD is that he's getting going to be able to just take care of his shoulder these last couple of games going into the off season, and he'll just be ready to go next year. It's no reason to keep running him out there with that shoulder. So we'll just kind of see how it all plays out. So that's the breaking news for today.